What is going on, people? We are back here today. I got my second video of the day. That's right. I felt like, it was time. We had this new news come out for the new game, the Pokemon Arceus one. This new Pokemon Kleavor has been revealed. So I figured, you know what? Let me do a video on this. I haven't posted any updates on the new games, any videos of my thoughts. I only posted this like 15-second meme video where I said the game looks like shit, which was, wrong of me. Except the video got a lot of views, so, shit was kind of fire. But we're here today. So I got this video about Kleavor, and I'm honestly going to be talking about all the different mons. We got this Basculegion, the different forms of Braveheart, Growlithe, and then, just giving my thoughts on them, what I think, if I think these guys could be good in OU. It's always fun to theory mon. That's never hurt anybody. And this mon honestly looks really badass, as does Basculegion, which I'm for sure going to talk about after this. But let's just get right into it. So appreciate you guys showing me the love on all the videos, especially the last couple, and I've been asking for the like goal and everything. Thank you for, showing all the love. Give a big like on this video, and also let me know in the comments below what you think about all these new Pokemon revealed. Let me know if you're hyped for the new games or not, if you think it's gonna be boring or not. I'm not sure right now. I'm still kind of shaken by the fact that we're not gonna be getting the Gen 4 starters in Gen 8 currently. Like I was always under the impression we were gonna get those, and right now it's still up for grabs. So that has me a little shaken up. But let me know what you think about the games as a whole, the upcoming ones. So let's get right into this Kleavor. So this thing looks pretty sick. I'm honestly a really big fan of the design. It looks very strong. It looks pretty obviously like it's going to be a physical attacker. It's a bug rock type. Now, I'm pretty not happy with that. I think that's a pretty weak typing. Who's bug rock? Bug rock is Armaldo, and then who else? Who else is like a bug rock? It's Armaldo, Crustle, Shuckle. Okay, so if you look at all these mons, they're all PU, right? It's not a coincidence. All right, let me drag it over there so you can see. Then I have to put it back so that you can get a centered view of this. But yeah, as you can see, all the bug rock Pokemon are PU. This is not a coincidence. The typing is very, very mediocre. Bug rock, it doesn't really have resistances. It's weak to a lot of prominent typings. It's weak to Stealth Rock, for example. So maybe this thing will be 4-star and heavy duty boots, which is kind of annoying because if I'm running this offensive mon, I'm trying to run a Choice Band, I'm trying to run a Life Orb, I'm trying to run like whatever. But yeah, so this is weak to rock, it's weak to water. A lot of the typings that bug resists get neutralized by rock and vice versa. So like bug resists fighting, it resists ground, it resists grass, and then rock is weak to all that stuff. So this thing is just neutrally weak to everything. On the flip side, rock resists fire, but then bug is weak to that. So I don't know, this typing is really, really interesting. Defensively, it's quite mediocre, I do gotta say. I feel like this thing is going to be forced into a position where it's going to have to run heavy-duty boots, if that's even in the next game. But going forward, this thing does evolve from Scyther, so I guess the new region is called Hisui, I don't know. I don't really care, I'll call it the H region, so just like Galarian is the G region, but yeah, so this is a new region. So Scyther evolves into this, which I think is a really, really cool little thing that Pokemon is doing, where they're like, okay, let's just make brand new evolution lines this much in the future. Like, these Pokemon are what, decades old at this point, but I think it's awesome. You can always shake it up. I always love new forms and stuff like that. So one thing that did pop out of me about Kleavor is that this thing has a signature move. So I was on Twitter and I saw this. There is a picture of it using its move Stone Axe. Now that's pretty sick. Rock type moves, we don't really have too many good rock type moves. You think of Head Smash, Stone Edge, Rock Slide. What do they have all in common? They all fucking miss. A Cell Rock, on the other hand, is like the coolest rock move because it's priority and it has Technician. So something and I'm sure a lot of other people have thought about is, well, this thing is evolving from Scyther. Scyther has Technician, Scizor has Technician. What if they give Kleavor Technician and then it has a Cell Rock? That could end up being really, really cool. Nothing really uses a Cell Rock besides what's it called, the dog Lycanroc. And that's a great user of it, especially with Tough Claws, but I don't know, you want to have something else use it, and I think this could be the #1 new Accel Rock user, because, I don't know, a lot of people, I think, are assuming this guy will get Technician, which would be the best case scenario. There's a lot of different sets you can run. Think about Accel Rock, think about even Rock Blast on this thing. If this thing has a strong attack stat, let's say 130 to 140, let's go with 130 just because that's how much Scizor has, right? I'm trying to compare this to Scizor as much as I can, like this is the Bug Rock Scizor. You compare this thing having 130 attack to Scizor. If you give it Rock Blast and +2, that's going to kill everything. If it's SD Rock Blast, Toxapex will get blown away, because, again, Technician boosted, so your Rock Blast is stupidly strong. What's it called? Corviknight will get crushed. I don't think there's a lot of things that could take this on. X-Scissor would be able to get past Ferrothorn, Hippo, all that stuff. So I could see as a breaker this thing being pretty strong. However, like I said, defensively, I don't know, the typing is really, really lacking, and maybe it's going to get forced into a position where it has to run heavy-duty boots because of its rock type weakness, and that could be pretty annoying. That being said, I do think Banded with Rock Blast, Accel Rock, maybe U-Turn, X-Scissor, I don't know why that wouldn't be like a crazy set. Oh, I forgot about Stone Axe. We still don't know what Stone Axe does. I'm hoping that Stone Axe is just a very, very strong rock type move, like 120 base power, accurate, like, you know. And I mean, they're saying that, like, the way they're describing it, it said it's really, really, really strong. It seems to be like this cutting-ass Pokemon, so I'm hoping it's fast. Like, it's like sharp as, you know, it's like a sharp tool type Pokemon, so I'm hoping it's fast. It's kind of like, I don't know. That would be the greatest surprise to me. As we all know, when a Pokemon is fast, it's usually higher tier, and when it's slow, it gets fucked up. What did all those other Pokemon that were Rock and Bug have in common? They all have like base 2 speed. Crustle, Shuckle, Armaldo, they're all slower than like my grandpa. Like it's there's no way, dude. There's no way. So I'm hoping that maybe this guy's fast. He looks fast. His move looks crazy strong. So that's my hopes for Kleavor. I do like, yeah, that's basically all I can say. Offensively, Bug Rock, sure, it's good, but defensively, it's very, very bad. And if this thing is not fast, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like we're not gonna see it too much at all. So that's my thoughts on that. Other than that, though, I'm very, very excited for this. And let's move on. Let me go to the other guys that I haven't even talked about yet. So Basculegion, this is something I never brought up. I only typed on Twitter. I was like, this shit is GOAT. Big fish Pokemon. This man is 9'10", water ghost. So it's on that jealous and shit. 243 pounds. So he's bulky. So this is Basculin H. This thing, right? Like this is the Galarian form of Basculin. This is absolutely incredible. Like Water Ghost is really, really cool. You got to think about Basculin as a Pokemon, like the original Pokemon. Hold on, let me move my dimensions back. Let's look at Basculin as an original Pokemon real quick. That guy had 98 speed, which made it very, very fast. 92 attack, which is fine. Abilities were Reckless or Adaptability or even Mold Breaker. All of its abilities were good. Basculin as a Mon was always quite solid. That was always one of the Mons that in those lower tiers it put in work. It had a great move pool as well, if you remember. Aqua Tail, it had double edge, you know, Head Smash, Ice Fang, Psychic Fang, Superpower. You know, this thing had good coverage. It was never really a mediocre Mon in these lower tiers. And now that I see that they buffed it up, I'm actually really, really excited. I'm hoping that this thing has some type of buffs, mainly to speed and attack. I don't care much for bulk, although part of me is thinking that this thing is 9'10", right? Gigantic Basculegion. Meanwhile, Basculin, this thing is kind of like a pussy. Like it's so small, which leads me to believe that maybe this thing is going to be big and slow, like Wishy-Washy. And I don't know how I feel about that. I would really, really prefer this thing to just be super, super fast and just super broken. Honestly, I mean, this is very, very cool. This is very, very cool. Basculegion, and I love the name. I think the name is probably the best thing they could have done. Tremendous, unflagging physical ability. Like what else? What else are you supposed to say? Like this thing is obviously the strongest, the strongest water type. But no, I would really welcome a new physical water type. We see a lot of Urshifu right now in the metagame, and yeah. So I'm actually I'm a huge fan of this. I'm very excited for this. So moves wise, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna get like Poltergeist. Think about it. Adaptability, Poltergeist, Waterfall. It's like all you need. It's really all you need. That shit is gonna fry Ferrothorn with 2 Poltergeists. Like there's no such thing as a counter to this. So that's gonna be really interesting to see how this thing moves. And let's keep going. I don't want to make this video too long, longer than it needs to be. We next have Braveheart H. So this guy is Psychic Flying. I really just love this thing's design. It's very, very clean. Now, Hisuian Braveheart can imbue its eerie screeches with psychic power to generate powerful shockwaves. It then uses its sharp talons to tear and seize prey weakened by these shockwaves. Apparently, it can also use its psychic power to sharpen its sixth sense and enter a trance that boosts its physical ability. So something I've noticed, and I also kind of like that the site's been doing, is that they basically tell you exactly what the Pokemon is by like telling you what its spread is. So here it says physical abilities. So I'm just assuming all the Mons we've looked at so far are just physical attackers. I thought at first, from the fact that it was Psychic Flying, that maybe it could be like a special attacker, like some new shit. Like, you know how Articuno, that thing has like Freezing Glare and all that. I thought they would make it just like a similar Pokemon to that. But no, it looks pretty obvious that this is going to be some type of physical attacker, just like Braveheart was before. and I'm actually really happy about this. Braveheart is a good mon. It has great moves, a great ability in Defiant, and giving it psychic power. I don't know. That shit is pretty cool. I mean, it's a little redundant with flying. I will say this because they're both super effective versus fighting. I have always thought that, but I don't know. Design-wise, it's awesome. Braveheart. I mean, if we look at Braveheart stats too, let me just for fairness. If we look at Braveheart stats, let me see. It's like 80 base speed, 123 attack, decent defenses, and good HP. So Braveheart honestly has quite a great stat distribution. I've always been a fan of this thing. This thing is obviously good in lower tiers as well. And then Defiant and even Sheer Force. If you were like, I mean, I never ran Sheer Force except in Battle Factory with Rock Slide, but Defiant definitely for intimidating shit. But I'm assuming this thing is going to have a different type of ability. I hope they give it something unique that is completely just for this guy. But I think they will. They usually do a good job in making the separate forms of the Pokemon unique. Like, you know, Slowking, Galarian, Alolan Ninetales, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of this too. And then finally we have Growlithe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what this is. Like, it's like Baby Arcanine. I think the design is pretty dumb. I'm not gonna lie. I think this thing looks pretty dumb. But yeah, shout outs to Growlithe. I hope Arcanine is in here with a new form, and it's extremely strong. That's all I can say. Otherwise, if it's just Growlithe, I would run up to one of these and just kick it. Boom. Goodbye. Right on Route 3. But that's going to be that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Mainly wanted to just talk about Cleaver and Basculegion if I'm being honest. But thank you guys for watching. Just a little short thing with my thoughts. Drop a like if you did. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. And then also give me ideas. What else you guys want to see me upload? If you want to see more news, discussion, that type of thing. Give me some ideas what, you know, you'd be interested in. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.